So there's the move. So they got FC 26, which is FIFA, which is football, which has ended many friendships up with me. I never played, but all the men that playing it big ups to them. I think Shad is a big FIFA man. Well, he said not no more. Oh, shoot. A man said he used to be the greatest. Oh, Lord. A man said used to. Shad, a man said you ain't the best no more, boy. You got no more in you. Are we going to throw it out? Easy. So the men decide, in the interest of time, we going to push back that prize giving giveaway, and we can start the FIFA tournament and keep it running and get this thing happening. But realize on a real quick here. Keep some noise for video games, man. What are you talking about? So here's what it is. I got another question for you, crowd. Anybody in here so ever
Hello, and welcome.
Hey, good night.
Hey, good night, man. Bigging up to Best Esports Initiative here. I am Mega, one of your FIFA hosts. You got my co-host here.
I am Josh. Good night. I can be your analyst for tonight.
Cool. I can try to keep it hype. Josh can keep it as logical as possible. We can do our best. Before we start, we just want to do a little big up quick to all of our sponsors. We got Shadwayne Gaming, Fruity, big up to Fruity for sure. Shadwayne for putting it together. Carleen Minimart, we have Barbados Sports Initiative, Tropic Qua, Superhero Galaxy, and Danny's Taxi Services, all making this first inaugural esports tournament a success. Got two good competitors here. I think we got cat on the left is Harbour.
Yeah, Rashawn, also known as Harbour.
Yeah, I would have commentated on him a couple years back. Good to see him still as a FIFA player. And this newcomer here, who's this guy?
Kamal, I believe.
Kamal.
On the right.
Kamal on the right, the larger of the two guys. Big ups to Kamal and Rashawn. It's actually going to be, it looks like we're going to have an El Clasico for our opening match.
Yes, sir. We got Barca. I believe Rashawn is using Barcelona and Kamal will be using Madrid.
Okay, cool. Looks like we're going to make it fun. Dibs on who going to win. Who you think? Who you favoring in this, I should say?
Can't show much bias, but I am a Barca fan, so I may have to put my bet there.
And ladies and gentlemen, we got a Spaniard in the house. I wasn't aware until a few minutes ago, but we do have a Spaniard here. He is back in Barcelona for sure. I think it's only fair then that he actually pull neutral or hold Madrid. I can hold neutral for now.
That's fair. Before the game, you would have seen the formation setting up, both of them using some fairly popular formations for this year's game. I believe Kemal is using the 4-5-1,
right.
and Harbour is using the 4-4-1-1.
Right.
Both heavy in the midfield, and the game is kicked off, so let's see what's up.
Yeah, we're going to see what different play styles we bring to each other.
Kemal here building it up, running back, taking his time, not rushing the football.
Yeah, you know you always got to get little nerves settling in here and stuff. Give it away here.
Have some nerves there already.
Yeah, about to say. Harbour may
Harbour
capitalize on it. Looks to be an early goal, and we have one in the bag already. Harbour not taking any chances here.
Quick counter attack. You can't give it away in those dangerous areas.
It's true. Maybe the concept of just taking your time with it was not a good idea.
Yeah, you can see if he can get on the offensive now, and he seems to lose it again, rushing a bit. You can see if Harbour can counter again.
A little bit of anxious play here from Kamal. Needs to settle himself a little bit. Now he's on.
Natural with some nerves.
It's true. Being on the defensive here now, I found that this game is very different in terms of defending of the football and
That's
stuff.
a good interception, yeah. They got a lot of introductions to some new play styles. Here
So
we go.
it's be trouble again. Oh, Harbour with a second chance and a good save.
Got a corner here.
Different mechanism for the corners as well.
He plays it short.
Choosing to go short, correct?
He's working it around.
And goal number 2 in under 3 minutes.
Whoa.
10 minutes of game time. Madrid find themselves 2 down. Kamal not starting good at all.
And you can see Harbour with a lot of short passes. He's trying to get a lot of quick passes in the box, not doing much dribbling or sprinting, but just getting the ball
knocking it around,
quickly.
finding the spaces, finding the open man and making it good.
Yeah.
And giving away again by Kamal here.
A very similar area, gave it away the first time. Maybe playing a bit too much in the back lane. And Harbour once again with those quick passes.
Goal number 3, as you said.
Those quick passes.
Quick passes, Josh. Quick passes and punishing Kamal. Doesn't look like it's starting good at all.
You're going to see if Kamal can get it over the half here and
maybe keep it at this score line for this, and then
it's going back again. And Harbour takes
a lot of negative football being played, to be honest. We'll give it away again by Kamal.
Look for the quick passes.
Space is going.
Got
As you say,
Rashford
quick
on the
passes.
ball.
Rashford on the ball. Who has a goal already? Oh, looking to do too much maybe.
It's good defending by him.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of confidence here.
You notice too, Harbour starting Rashford at striker as opposed to Lewandowski. Probably a little bit more pace he needs.
Yeah,
a little bit more skill moves as opposed to just raw shooting ability.
And a bit of stamina too, as per the game.
Correct. That's a good turn.
Goal number 4
goal.
with a great turn there.
Sean is making
4 up to Barca.
light work here.
This may be going well into double digits before the end of the 90th.
Doesn't seem to be taking any prisoners or taking it easy at this point.
Kamal again with the
Going
negative passing his way into trouble, to be honest.
You can see if he could get something built nicely here. He got enough to doing.
Not quite sure what the strategy is for Kamal.
Still seems a bit timid. Harbour almost with another interception there.
Good
Turns
steal
into
here,
danger.
though. Yep. Problems here
As you
again.
can see,
Short passes
here come
again.
the quick passes.
Oh,
But that's a good tackle.
good
by Kamal.
tackle. Good last ditch tackle. Able to make a good
Maybe he
pass.
could get something going here on the counter. He's got Mbappe. That's a
Got
lot of
Mbappe,
pace.
Yeah, that's a lot of pace, a lot of space. He's going to get one
And
back.
Kamal
And he
gets
does.
one back.
And he does score one back. Good recovery goal there.
Maybe.
Good
And
for the
Harbour,
goal.
and Harbour takes a quick pause.
Interesting. Who's
Not
press
sure
pause?
Not sure what he's changing here. Maybe some team
Not
management.
quite. Looks like we have a little controller issue, maybe.
Yeah, something maybe up with his controller. But notice on that last goal, though, Kylian is one of the faster players in FIFA, so it's very unlikely that on a break like that, he's going to be caught.
I was saying to myself that he probably would, because I've seen the mechanic of the game and told myself a
would he
couple of
catch
times.
up on what's not?
Tremendous catcher.
Yeah.
But I noticed when he got the ball, just noticed, oh, clear. Whoa. And clear.
If he could get the ball to Kylian a little more, you could see him maybe get some more goals in that counter-attack fashion. But it's just to get it over the half and not lose it back there again.
Yeah, I think his downfall is these constant back passes in his third. You know, just move the ball more towards the middle. Give yourselves at least some space.
His formation is very heavy in the midfield. He got 5 across the midfield, so he could get a lot
just
more
pressure
passes.
to the mid. Agreed.
You can see Harbour here drill it into Lamine.
Good interception.
Very good interception. I was mentioning with the introduction of play styles, there's a lot heavier now on attributes and play styles as opposed to just the raw players' stats like previous years. You will find now we got some interception play styles and some shooting play styles that once these players have them, things like cutting out the ball with those passes becomes a lot easier. So there we have it. Another interception.
Another interception in the middle.
And Rashford's going again on
You
the
can
run.
see that
Watch
he was making the run, correct?
Mhm.
This is trouble.
And
Oh, this looks.
penalty. He didn't want to let him shoot it.
Oh, he didn't want to give him the chance. And he's got a penalty and a yellow card to boot.
Gonna see if he can convert. We got Rafinha over the penalty here. Experienced player like Harbour. Not sure if he's gonna miss this one. Right down the middle.
Right
That's
down the middle
interesting.
and saved.
That's a bit cheeky from Harbour, but don't
Again,
think he's bothered.
a little bit of overconfidence on his end.
Seeing the scoreline, he probably thought he could be a bit cheeky.
Just try something different there for a minute.
But if you notice before the penalty, he's triggering those runs manually with Rashford and sending him on a run on his own. That's a good tackle by Kamal. And here we have him when it comes to again. We'll see if he can find Mbappe. Drills it into him, but Harbour cuts it out. Ball there, another good interception. Playing, knocking it around the bar once again. Let's see if he can get it to the midfield.
He has a few minutes here in the back that he could try
that's
to
a
build
good
up. Good pass down
into
the middle,
Mbappe.
but
He
going
goes
all the way
with
back
it.
again.
Yeah.
Looking for waiting on
That's
the
a
run.
good pass. We
Waiting
got
on that
overlapping
through ball run, that
fullbacks,
overlapping run,
Carvalho.
correct?
Unfortunately,
Ball was
cross,
in
but he
the
has it for a throw-in.
Yeah, cool.
And he's looking a bit more positive in his attack now.
Look a little calmer.
A little more confident. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
first starting
It
nervous.
only took him 3 goals to get count.
He almost had a chance here, but Harbour cuts it out once again. And look for the triggered runs. He sends Lamine on a run,
Correct.
and he gives it to him.
Gives it to him. Sends
Sends it to
Rashford to the
Rashford,
middle.
but good
A good
interception by
interception
Rudiger.
there. This looks like Rudiger.
Deep in concentration, you can see the guys. All right, not a bad half.
Decent first half for Barcelona and Harbour.
Obviously looking like the aggressor in this match, but if Kamal can find the ball to Mbappe a couple more times, maybe he could get back into it.
It's all about that last pass.
Yeah.
If you can get that last pass,
Correct.
click, then okay.
Harbour
Harbour
here
doing a
maybe
little bit of knocking
time
around. I
wasting.
mean, he has nothing to lose, really.
Of course, he is up, so he's entitled to do so if he chooses.
Yeah, if you can't get it, not much challenge.
Knocking it, you can see the tiki-taka plus play style there above the Young's head. Allows him to make quick first-time passes, exactly how Harbour likes to play. And here he has Rashford, ball to Lamine, and this is probably
Ooh, good save here.
good save.
maybe.
Surprised he didn't opt to go over the finesse shot
Yeah,
there, opening up his body
maybe a little
on,
scoop,
on
a little
Levine's
dink.
stronger foot.
Yeah, correct.
He has a corner. You know he likes to play these short.
He hasn't delivered one into the box yet. Going short
He
again.
doesn't seem to be a fan of crossing a lot of short passes. And cut out once
Being
again.
a little
but
hesitant, he's able to win it back.
loses it in
Tries
a
to defend on
dangerous
the
area.
ground. Oh, and
Once
almost
again,
making it 5 there.
goes across his body. Just doesn't seem to be a fan of the finesse shot opening up his body for the angle. And here we have
Barber with it
Frankie
again.
again. Another good pass. And he
Goal.
goes across his body, but this time it works out.
And we're up to 5 now. Kamal has to be telling himself, maybe this is not going to be my day today.
Rashford is doing some damage here with Lamine. Those are Harbour's favorite players right now to string together those short passes with.
It's true. He definitely seems to understand his Barca mechanic well. The
And
offside.
the players suit how he likes to play. Notice though Kamal is overlapping. He seems to be playing with some attacking fullbacks here. Carvalho has gotten involved in the attack. That's twice now.
Yeah, I think that goes hand in hand with the overload of the midfield as well.
Correct.
To assist with getting more bodies forward. What he isn't doing is capitalizing on it. You know, I found from the beginning just a little too negative in
Going
the
backwards
gameplay.
a little too much.
Yeah, you know, when he could have pushed it forward a little bit.
And that's good. He's defending well in spurts though. He's not defending bad when Harbour comes with these short passes in here. It's just when he gets caught on the counter sometimes it's hard to defend.
Again, drawn out the comfort zone, see.
You can see if he can advance to the midfield here. That's a good pass.
He's
But
making this pass. He's always doing it. Gets a good pass into Mbappe, passes it back.
Got Rashford here now.
Oh, a little bit of fanciness.
He's getting a bit
Problems
confident.
now.
He's getting a bit confident.
Harbour doing as he likes now. A little bit of flair now.
I think he's noticing he can have a little fun now.
Yeah, I mean, he got 5 goal cushion now. Previously it was 4. You know, he just
If
can
you
do
are
it to
Kamal
please.
here though, you can't lose confidence. You can't lose hope.
But my query is, at this point, you really have nothing to lose.
Yeah,
you don't.
all
No
over
more
top,
negative passes.
Send forward everybody.
Everybody
you know.
goes forward.
Exactly.
No, you're 5 down. What's the worst that could happen?
It's close to the box now. We can see if he can get something here.
Taking his time. Harbour's
good
able to get the
tackle.
steal. Quick passes again.
And you can
Sends
see he
Rashford
sends
on the
Rashford
run. So
manually,
you know what's going to happen here.
There it is.
Overhead. Rashford cutting across.
Takes a good touch. Ball.
Oh, good move by Harbour. And then,
Surprising you ain't near post there. Well, that's a veteran move there. The quick ball roll just to catch him off. Goes with a drag back now.
Trying to control it.
Getting a little pretty with it.
Yeah, he really showing his skill now, you know. Oh,
we didn't see this in the first minute.
We didn't see this at all.
But now we're seeing that Harbour, he really has some control over the ball. Some ball rolls, some drag backs. He seems like he's really got uncomfortable now and playing how he really knows he can play. Yeah, keeping it safe. But as you can see now, Kamal getting more so into the attack a lot quicker. A bit indecisive when he gets to the box area. He gets close there, but he seems like he doesn't know what to do for the final pass. Yeah, and Harbour is very dangerous on this counter. It's a good tackle by him. Oh, he just gives it away there on unforced error. And here comes Rashford again. A first time thing. He's getting a bit cheeky, but who can blame him? 75th minute. If something's gonna happen, it has to happen now. It has to happen now. If he can pull back 2 or 3 quick ones, you never know. And he gives it away again. And here we go, Vinny coming down just before the 80th minute. Harbour, very, very good reading of and prediction of where he was going to go there. Yeah, and Lamine is on the ball now, getting a little fancy, doing some skills. He sees that Harbour's about to go on a skill run now. You can see the frustration there with his slight tackle, 2 slight tackles. And Harbour's playing with his full now. Ping pass into Rashford, drag back. Oh, look at him. That was a bit disrespectful. Like, I can't lie to you. That was a little bit disrespectful by Harbour.
I think that would be the end of any friendship at this point.
Yeah, he's playing with his foot a bit, but up 7-1, up 8-1. I mean, these are the things you have to expect. We got to see now as he inevitably moves on after this one.
I don't think he's really reading football anymore. Frustration is probably
after a couple goals, you know, the frustration is going to be there. He probably may give up a penalty here if he's sliding again.
As you rightly said, you know, 1 slide, 2 slide, he has the ball now forward.
But
it has to be forward.
You know,
I don't think he even realizes it. Whenever he passes the ball forward through the middle,
he goes backwards
Mbappe
immediately.
gets it first and has it, protects it.
That's a good cutout. He's tackling well in the box, you know. He just needs a little more composure in the middle areas. Like here, it's a good pass and keep advancing the ball forward. There we go. It's not looking bad. But he goes backwards there, and that's what Harbour likes to see because he's pouncing on him now.
Manually controlling Rashford,
But, yeah.
running him down.
And that's going to be the 91. And that's going to be a game. A valiant effort by Kamal, but Harbour, I think after the first two or so, he kind of knew that he was in for this one. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good players get these goals scored on them, and in quick succession after 2-3 goals, you know, the head is gone. It's very, very mental to keep in the game after, you know, the deficit becomes 2, then 3, then 4. So as the game went on, you know, you could see Kamal get a bit frustrated, but it's still a valiant fight from him, you know. And
if he could have kept it at 3, as we would have said,
Yeah.
for the first half. You know, you keep it at 3 for the first half, you know, you get a goal, and then you try to push forward. But to me, I felt like he let it get away from him, right? And he started, to me, the game negatively. You had the ball first, and your first 10 passes
was backwards.
Backwards
Yeah,
passes.
understood.
You know, and then, okay, you're down 2 goals, and you still.
You can see our next two competitors there. We have Jaden in the blue.
Yeah, I remember Jaden from the previous tournament.
Yeah,
This young man, I am familiar with him, but I can't remember from the
I
game.
can't remember as well. But I'm not sure what teams they're going to be using, so we have to wait and see them and see what formations they're going to be using as well. Now, one thing with 4-5-1 is overloading the midfield, as you say, but you will find in the defense now, because you don't have like 2 DMs there to come back and help with the ball. Sometimes stringing those passes from the defense to the attack becomes a little tough. We have France and Madrid. Once again, both teams featuring Kylian Mbappe. Again, as you could expect, Mbappe is one of the key players in this edition of FIFA. Extremely fast, good finisher, good dribbling, almost no flaws. So we're going to see a lot of players here go for him.
You know, there's one thing I've noticed about FIFA, how they transition players. I remember a couple of FIFAs back, Mbappe was not that great.
Well,
he was fast.
Yeah, but that was about it. Yeah,
he was fast, but
yeah.
he was not good. And now, one of the best players in the game.
Definitely. Got to see what France does at this World Cup in real life now, actually, as well.
Being a bit of a Dutch fan myself, hoping that France don't do so well.
Well, we shall see. Not sure who.
I've asked for the hard take within that team would have been with Iron Robin gave away, but let's not talk about that.
We'll talk about that another time. And the formations seem to be finalized, or not as yet. Madrid is currently in a 4-5-1. We'll see if they switch that or they stay with that. Looking like they're going to stick with it.
Right.
Vinicius and Rodrigo out wide. Once again, more pace. A lot of skills. And for France, we have Dembele on the right, another great player in FIFA.
3-3.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3. And Dembele is another one of those players with not just pace, but 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. He can shoot the ball on his left and his right.
True.
He can go with the step overs, the rainbow flicks, a lot of flicks and tricks.
We can see if we get any of these guys being a little fancy. One thing I've noticed is, like, you don't find a lot of the flair coming in from the start of the game.
Yeah, correct. They got to feel out their opponents a little bit more to see. And here we have it. France starting with the ball. I believe Jaden is Madrid. We shall see. He got off tricks to flick off the rip there, getting a little fancy. Maybe they heard us.
Commentators curse again.
There we go. But he gives it away, and Vinicius is on the break already. Let's see if he builds it. And we got a little more ball carrying here already, as compared to the quick passes carrying it. Carreras.
Correct.
France gets it. The guy seems to be a little more eager to run with the ball as opposed to stringing together those passes.
4 minutes without a goal.
Might have a little more balanced game here for this one. All right, there we have Dembele with a 5-star skill already.
They heard us already because they definitely started with the tricks and flicks in the early.
Here we go.
Waiting it out a little bit. Good shift there. Ooh,
That's a
decent body shift there.
interesting tackle attempt by Chouameni. You'll notice when you miss those tackles, they stick out their foot.
Correct. And you know that
But he won that one there.
the character is gone when you miss those tackles.
Correct. It's a very high risk reward to press the tackle button in certain situations, because once you don't get it, you know you're caught out for that little bit of time.
I noticed that from playing it myself.
It's a good touch by Dembele, and here we can see the pace now turning on the
Opening
jets. But he runs it. He just runs it off.
Control not great.
Yeah.
A little bit like the actual Dembele.
And here we have no Jude, another good playmaker into Dembele Mbappe, sorry.
Running into
good
trouble
tackle,
there.
that's
Cool.
a good tackle. And we can see the counter
That's a
attack here
good
from
player,
France.
got a little bit of
Will he
space.
find Mbappe, or will he take it himself? He pings it all the way
Down the
down.
middle. Oh, we had one more pass to make. Take it too long. Take it too long. If you made that pass a little quicker, he would have been through.
And now we have Rodrigo, as you can see, running
Making
that
that
channel.
run correct, but I think he's going to wait on the wider player to run.
Is that Trent? It is. And Trent going down.
Oh, and
Great
this should be a
pass
goal
into
here. No,
Rodrigo,
oh,
and
yes,
Rodrigo.
for sure.
That's a very good counter attack.
Made the run from about the middle of the park, actually. sent him on the run in the early, doing the soo.
Once again, you can see sending the fullback seems to be a strategy that a lot of the guys are employing here.
True.
Sending Trent forward, giving you some more attacking options. Let's see how France answers
Notice
back.
the Madrid players commanding at least 2 or 3 players in the midfield at all times.
Correct.
They're trying to close down the ball and keep the options down to a minimum.
He's using his second man press.
Correct.
He's
Good
trying
tackle
to
there
guard
to win
the
it
ball.
back.
Yeah, great tackle.
No, he's going to push and come forward. He's already sent him on the run, but that guy would be offside if he gets the ball now.
That's good marking. Rodrigo brings it to the middle, and you can see Trent overlapping at the bottom of the screen there.
Oh,
but he gives it away.
Bit of a telegraph pass, in my opinion. You knew that pass was coming.
Here we go. He wins it back. Rodrigo on the ball, taking his time.
Looking to see what he has. Another telegraph pass again.
Yeah. France has some very high static defenders as well. You can see Theo Hernandez there. You got Rabiot and Chouameni in the midfield. Some guys with a very high tackling stats and the same play styles I would have mentioned for the interceptions and the tackling and whatnot.
So you definitely have very little margin for error.
Definitely. On paper, it's probably one of the stronger teams on this year's version of the game.
Very true. Would be very accurate too in terms of the stats of the actual players in the world.
It'd be interesting if you see Michael Olise be subbed on here because he's playing very good in real life. You know he's on the current French World Cup squad, but you don't see him starting on this.
Maybe may need an Olise fan to get that done.
Maybe. Just been around the back here with Theo.
Inviting a little bit of pressure though.
Yeah, but he seems to be a little more composed with it, and he pings it forward. He tries to string together the first time pass.
Quick pass would have done it.
But as you will see, Dembele, if he doesn't have the tiki-taka play style similar to De Jong on Barcelona, those first time passes going to be a little more inaccurate compared to the Barca.
As you said, very precise with passing. Good body strength. Yeah, good strength, body strength there for sure.
He's looking
bring the ball in, running into trouble in my opinion.
He tries to cut it back.
Yeah, not able to get it in the space they needed.
And now we can see if he can get a counter. Both teams.
And again, same middle pass to Mbappe, who holds it and is able to make a good pass back.
Both teams you can see employing, trying to get Mbappe for that middle pass as they both have him. Dangerous
very strong with back to goal, Kylian.
He loses it.
Tackle.
Saw that tackle coming there, and Rodrigo's going again. Another player that has some pace. Not sure if Theo's going to catch him here.
He's cleared him up.
Theo is fairly pacey.
Cleared Rabiot on this right side for sure.
See if he finds the middle.
He tries to be a little too fancy.
And we'll see if Theo can play out from the back here now. And Madrid wins it back. You can see if he finds Kylian. Once he gets in this area, it's very, very dangerous.
A little bit of flair, a little bit of fancy.
Heel-to-heel fake from Mbappe. Also having 5-star skills, 1 shot, 1 goal. Once it gets to his foot, Mega, it's tough to not be a goal.
Realizing that.
Very high stats, very high shot power, very high finishing.
Realizing it.
Once it gets to Mbappe's foot in those areas.
Which makes sense as to why players would use, as you said, France or Madrid. With him as the focal
tend
point.
to be more popular teams in these type of competitions.
Yeah, if you can get to him, then you know for sure.
You got Vinicius running there. There we go.
Trouble.
There we go.
We get a dink.
Dinks it. But that's a very good call out from France. Just to bait him with the keeper just a little bit. You'll notice sometimes the guys will bring him out and draw him back just a little bit just to see if he could get that chip shot off.
I had heard that the mobility and the use of the keeper. Good turn here by Dembele. Great turn by Dembele
using
with
his
space.
5-star skills once again.
Slowing down the play as well, rushing to go forward again. Good stop and start, good push pull.
That's good defending.
Maybe a little overzealous
not falling for these skills, but you can see Dembele on the right side employing a lot of those skills they talked about. You saw La Croqueta, the Magidi spin. These are a lot of skill moves that you could tell, he works on his skill moves, and these are stuff that the average player not going to just
I can tell you,
pull out the bag.
I'm the average player. I'm the average player.
Look out for Mbappe. Just on the half.
On
Ref,
the half.
Can't call it there.
Right on the half.
Ref, you can't call it there. Okay. And we're back again.
Correct. So you have the player in the orange shirt being 2-up with Madrid, and Jaden, we believe, is France.
Okay.
So Jaden would definitely need to do some homework here.
You can see if he can change up his plan for the first half.
At present, he's defending and defending well. He won the ball back in a good area under a little bit of pressure now, so he needs to build and come from the back. Moving it with...
Gets it to Kylian, as you said, holding up play to see if he has any runners.
Yeah.
Decent first touch. Back to Kylian. But a great tackle.
Great cutout there.
But he gives it
away. And giving it back.
Giving it away. One thing about FIFA, when you're giving away that...
Oh, he's conceded a goal now.
It's bound to happen.
If anything, the computer teaches you that. If you can give it to me, I will score.
Give it away one thing, but twice, 3 times back.
I can punish you.
We have Madrid already back in the area, looking to be dangerous, but he gives it away again.
Gives it away again.
Maybe getting a bit flustered here. Got Dembele going on the wing as he has all game. Will he employ
Lots
some more
of
skill
space
moves?
too, able to just
He's taking
use
his time.
simple body shifts, but giving it away. He could have kept the ball a little longer,
Yeah,
man.
he
Run
sees
with
he
it a little
did
bit.
it.
Mbappe no running through the middle. Look at this here, look.
Almost impossible to
Mbappe, oh
catch him
my
when he gets
goodness.
going.
Look at the speed of this little man.
It's almost impossible to catch
Jeez.
him, and he gets a corner from it.
Just outran every other defender effortlessly.
Almost max space. It's almost 99. I think it's about 97 or 96, but extremely fast.
Dangerous player to be
Ultimate
dealing
team
with, man.
kickoff. All game modes, his pace is almost maxed. You can see here another corner setting up.
Let's see, man. Take it short. Oh no,
Whips
choose
it
it
in
to whip
again.
into the box.
There's a good
Going
playing
out.
it back.
Right.
Drag back.
Drag back, control.
It should be France ball. Nope. Okay, a good clearance by Jaden.
Good control.
Interesting,
there
he's
on the way.
whipping in his corners. Oh, he gives
Oh,
it
gives
away,
it
there.
away.
Versus
And
playing
gives
him
it away
short.
deep too.
And look
Oh,
at
he
Kane.
missed
Killian.
He missed the pass.
He missed Killian.
He can still make it though.
still-
Oh,
if he
poor
had-
choice.
If
Poor
he
choice.
had hit Killian on that count, he might have been too all.
Maybe didn't see it,
But
or maybe anticipated it. Just trying to get it there.
But it
Then Martin
seems
forever. Look, we
like
have trouble
Madrid
here.
is on
Killian
the
there
ropes
now.
here.
Doesn't make the pass.
Doesn't
Decides to
make
go
the
on his
pass,
own.
turns back.
Can he still make it? No.
That's a
Trying
good
for the
cutout.
1-2.
It's a good
Cut out.
by Konate.
Well played.
Another-
Well played.
another
Well
great
read,
centre-back.
actually.
France, once again, a lot of good defenders. You got Saliba, you got Koundé.
Canada didn't have such
You
a
got-
great season
Yeah,
to me.
maybe not this year, but even so, you got Upamecano off the bench. They got
They're-
a very, very deep squad.
True.
Good
true.
drag back, beats
Oh,
Theo, beats Theo
beats him
like
wide
nothing.
and long, man. Like he wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there.
Treated him like a practice cone, man.
Madrid ball took him completely out of the play.
Beat him
Seems to be
again.
Another
Ball
whip
with
class. You
10.
can see the ball being a whip a lot more than the last game. He's
Yeah,
choosing
that-
to employ the crossing a lot more than the previous game. You would have seen a
Almost-
lot more sharp passing.
Dare-
That's a great
Dare
not
I
quite.
say maybe respect for the opponents a lot more too.
Yeah, the matchup is a bit closer too.
Correct.
We got one goal separating them as we at the 70th minute now.
It hasn't really been going in anybody's
Vinny
favor per
beats
se.
Koundé for pace once again. You see the
Is
pace
he going to
factor
do the
coming in
cross?
there.
He tries to do
Cuts
cross.
it back. That's a good job. It's tough to see a deflection like that. It hurts. Yeah, off the defender, you know, you saved it one. And as you can see, the second man press here, he's really and finds Killian. A little too much, but he wins it back again. A little fancy with the flicks.
Oh, if he scores this one,
He's setting up to be a worldie there.
that would have been the goal of the tournament.
One thing I realized about Jaden too, regardless of the scoreline, you know, he's not going away from his skill move, from his trick. Some people may say, you know,
Plays his game.
that's a bit fancy. Yeah, correct.
Giving away a wide here. France winning it back, trying to build on it.
Once again, skill moves again.
Skill moves, right? He's gonna
Gets
play
in
his
the
game.
area.
He's gonna play his
Overlapping,
game,
you can see
taking
Theo.
good choice. Good choice.
And that's a very good build up. It's a good save by Courtois, one of the taller keepers in the game. So those shots are going to be very tough to get past him. You can see if
finesse shot there would have been better.
yeah, maybe. But Theo, I believe he is left-footed, so that would have been a tough one. That's a good header. Oh, Courtois once again showing his class. 80th minute, no. If France wants to do it, it's going to have to be no. Madrid seems to be in control of the game, not playing too flustered.
Taking his time with his throw.
And here we have Vinny down the wing. Notice these guys are not making much subs either. When the guys get tired, you know, they're playing with the starting 11 all 90 minutes. Oh my goodness. Vinicius takes Koundé. Oh.
That was deserving of it. That was deserving of that, man. There's a massive him just now on the wing with Vinicius.
That was a class goal. That was a class
That is
goal.
showing his
Similar to Rodrigo on the right side with Theo, you know, he's clearly has a knack for taking those wing backs out the play with some quick skill moves. Maybe he's looking for one more strings together, but Theo once again with a good cutout.
Good cutout there for sure.
This should be a very good final. We got two strong competitors here. Can Jaden string together some last minute goals? No. Can he sweat it? Oh, the angle. It was a tough angle. Maybe one more after that. Maybe one more. Yeah.
Well, he still got the corner.
We can see him whip it here again, or does he choose to play it short? He plays it short this time.
Should have whipped it
Back
in there,
him,
Michael.
Vale.
Choosing to go back.
Okay.
Running line.
Can he get it in the area? Rabiot's not the strongest shooter stats wise, but he gives it away unfortunately. With 3 more minutes left to play. Oh, giving it away again. And we got Doué coming on the wing. Mbappe is showing on the middle. Once again.
Skills again.
Getting fancy. He's not going away from his plan. He's not going to. Oh, unfortunately, 89th minute here. It should be more than over. Just has to hold the ball here. Run the clock. Or is he going to give it to Vinny and try to get one more?
Try to get Vinny
To
on the
add
board
some
as well.
insult to injury. Oh, that's fancy. That's fancy.
Saving his pride there without
After
playing.
this corner, the ref should blow the whistle any moment now.
Bobby delivers it in, and that's about
Good clearance off the line by Camavinga, I believe. And that should be it.
Good
valiant fight. But Madrid came out
Madrid came to
stronger.
win.
All right, that's going to be shaping up for an exciting final.
Looks to be a good final in the making. Madrid versus Barca again, another Clasico potentially.
Clasico, so long as the guys pick the same teams, another Clasico. And here we have it straight into the seats.
I didn't get to see a lot of FIFA commentary. FIFA play earlier, but the bits and pieces that I saw seemed fun. We had some Champions League legs that the scoreline was a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, I came in a bit early and I heard some 11 loves and stuff like that.
You calling the small numbers. One match ended 23-2. Look at the cricket score. Kid you not. A guy scored 14 goals in the first half, his first leg.
This should be a mercy rule. It should be a mercy rule after a point. It should be a mercy rule.
I was warned about this before and said if you're not careful, you can get some scores with that. You can get some 23 loves, some 30 loves, like you're playing cricket.
Yeah, and you will find a lot of guys once again using those players like Mbappe and what's not. As soon as they get going, score 2, 3, 4, 5 goals.
Punishing your man.
Opponents maybe lose their head and then they could get really ugly really fast.
I can stay in my RPGs, buddy. Stay in my God of Wars and my Crimson Deserts because you see this there? This is my controller grown.
FIFA is one of those games that once you get angry, you could lose a couple controllers, a couple monitors,
TV screen.
Telling you. So
if the computer frustrates me, I have to love to see what the computer does. When I'm playing it, and the computer does some of the nonsense like that.
Yeah, the live opponents going in the worst.
How did this? You know what? I done with it.
And with the advent of AI, a lot of the games now they have these competitor modes on the single player mode, so that now they learn from when you beat the AI, and they don't just easy, medium, hard anymore. It's on after hard mode, got the computer analyzing your moves and playing,
trying to pick you apart and countering how you. No, that's what I told you.
Gaming just moving forward.
I can be in God of War. I can be in God of War. Show me that. Show me that. Jacoby, that's the name of the youngster. Jacoby. Yeah, I knew him from a little while ago. I'm trying to remember. I knew it was a course something, but I couldn't remember what it was.
And Jacoby looks unfazed here. Calm.
Honestly, he always has that look on his face. A little bit like, he's oblivious. Harbour is very chilled, very, it is what it is, sort of vibe.
I guess they could call him a veteran. Yeah, you've seen him at a lot of previous FIFA tournaments. He usually uses Man City, similar to Barcelona, a lot of teams that specialize in passing, short passing.
And once, I remember calling him a space exploiter. The last time I did some commentary on it.
I think I actually saw that clip. Remember that clip?
Yeah, because that's him. Once you give him space, he will punish you.
Yeah,
I've seen him do it countless times.
He doesn't seem to abuse, pace like certain players.
Yeah, he's not a big white player, not all these, but you see if he can make those 2-3 passes.
Correct.
And you
can see he's sending the runs manually. He's one of the only players we've seen now using those manual runs.
For sure, man. Once you get lured into those drag outs and those moving away from your central line,
drawing you out.
Space exploiter, man. Once he gets in there, trouble.
You know he's going back to the 4-4-1-1 it looks like again. Not quite. Got Fermin at cam.
So could do a 4-4-1-1, you could call it there. Or 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, let me Rafinha away on Rashford once again striking instead of Lewandowski. That little extra pace, little extra skills.
Well, once he settled Rashford on those runs, he's winning.
Correct. As you can see, Jacoby with the 4-5-1. Basically, the two most popular formations in this game. If you go on the Ultimate Team scene, most Division 1 and Elite Division players are using these two formations. It's just get the ball to the center and send those runs out wide. The wide players running in with a false nine maybe, or a cam sending those balls to them. Is, as you will call it, the method of this game. So we got pace with Mbappe and we got very good short passing with Barcelona. So we can see which style, takes over here.
We got a classical style final here, ladies and gentlemen. Big ups again to Fruity, Shadwayne Gaming,
all the time.
SC Games. Thanks to the Olympus for letting us do it here as well.
And here we have Jacoby with the kickoff.
Jacoby with the final and coming forward.
Going forward a bit more positive. Tries to get straight on the offensive, but he gives it away.
Rather this approach than the previous approach, to be honest.
Harbour's going to take his time with it.
You see, we're going to start it with some skill moves in the early. Try to open up defenses a little bit.
He's taking his time. Gets it to De Jong, and once De Jong has it, he gives it away. Uncharacteristic for Harbour so early. But let's see if Jacoby can get a little counter
Maybe,
attack here. No,
maybe
of his
saw
own.
a
Jude.
pass that he
Jude
using the
pushing
strength
on
there,
through.
using the strength there.
Ooh,
Thought that was in.
he went with the outside foot shot from Jude. Not a bad choice. The finesse was open there.
Would have to take a couple seconds more.
Yeah. Harbour usually in control
Very
early in the game.
composed, but
Yeah,
here
so
Jacoby
it
able to pick his
gives it
pocket
away.
twice.
So
He's one
maybe
himself
nerves are
Oh,
playing
no.
a factor for Harbour here.
Could be. Also notice too that Jacoby is playing a very high line.
Yeah, correct.
High
Trying to
press
rate
line.
high and not let Harbour
this is
walk the
offset,
ball all
correct.
the way
Maybe
into
this
him.
is offset strategy a little bit. You
Yeah.
know, whereas when he played Kamal
He had
kind
the
of
freedom
correct.
to
Kamal
pass and
stayed in
walk
his
the ball,
half
correct.
and give him a chance to settle in. Jacoby running at him
Jacoby
immediately.
on the attack once again. He likes to go down Vinny's side more than Rodrigo's side. I noticed a tough
Again,
pass there.
with what you said, using the pace of the wide players or
Correct.
the forward players
That's it.
to get past the defenders. If not, you just run into these little
Correct.
bits of
And
entanglement.
you can see manual run being triggered there. Harbour chooses not to play.
Choosing to go backwards
Going to
rather than
Rafinha.
push
No,
the pass.
another player with good pace. Yes, the middle. And is the
Is it
danger
that?
area now for Harbour. Is the danger area where he
do a
gets
little
the
bit of
pass.
walking into the box.
And great cut up,
Oh,
but
one back there and
somehow
Lamine-
Lamine still has the ball.
How did he emerge there with the ball?
Harbour opted not to shoot with him.
Oh,
He shoots
was
with
that the save?
Rafinha. It was. Notice there was his weak foot though. That was Rafinha's right foot, the finesse. He's left footed, so that was why it was a little weak.
Still maintaining
On the edge of
composure
the
in the
box.
box, though.
Very good close control from Harbour, but De Jong
But better
almost
defending
giving away.
from Jacoby,
Jacoby's defending
who was
very
not
well.
being lured into any of these tricks.
manual run again. He's probably looking to get it into the box. He goes backwards to go forward. He likes that pattern of play.
Remember, he said, no space, you got him.
Quick passes, starting up again, and that's a great pass into your
Oh,
man.
and
But I don't
Courtois-
think he wanted to finesse it on that right foot.
Doing what he does best
Great
there,
keeper,
man.
6'7". He's got all the goalkeeping play styles necessary to make that save.
Still
De Jong
maintaining
once again.
control here. But what you're noticing, as I said, Jacoby isn't falling for
Yeah,
anything.
he's not drawing out his defenders
Correct.
and pulling his defenders out of position.
No.
Another great tackle from him, from Rudiger. He's staying,
letting Harbour
solid.
come, but
Yeah,
staying compact,
he's
staying
staying
solid.
very solid.
Man marking very well, not being drawn into
And
any
there,
finish
and
games.
there is
Oh,
the way
there
pass.
might be a
It
bit
might
of
be just
trouble.
offside.
Marginally offside
Just
there.
offside. A lot of guys you will find when you start passing the ball, they get frustrated and they pull their centre back out of place, and that opens up that through ball. But
Correct.
Jacoby staying disciplined, and he's using his second man press a lot. That's when you see the two arrows
Correct,
above
correct.
the player's head. He's defending with multiple players.
And like I said, like that, you notice you have three control
Correct.
players
There you go.
around the ball.
Wins it once again.
Wins it and pushes it to come forward.
Maybe that's the strategy.
A good defense.
And Harbour Koundé just bullies Vinicius off the ball.
Winning the
Pace,
back, winning
pace is
the back
important, but the strength also plays a factor. Koundé
Quick pass out
being
to
a
the
lot
wide.
stronger than Vinicius.
Vinicius controlling it.
That's
Doing
a
the
great
reverse pass.
pass. Can Jacoby get a chance here? Tight angle.
Maybe the lob there.
Very
would have
tight
been a better-
angle.
Maybe a lob there would have been a better option.
We have a much closer game here now. Two almost evenly matched competitors. It's looking like
Yeah, aggressive player.
Jacoby seems to be in control so far. Harbour not
Choosing to
getting
go back.
He's stringing
Ooh,
together some
interesting
great
pass.
passes.
Ooh.
But it's the final shot that's getting to him. You can see,
What I
his
think-
frustration
right,
there.
What I think is happening is the fact that he's always trying to get on this run here. Harbour,
Saying
if he can get Rashford
he has
down
to
the
choose
middle,
now if to mark Rashford or if to mark Rafinha.
you think he chose wise this time?
Great
That
defending
cut back,
once
correct?
again. Jacoby seems to be all over Harbour's manual runs. And there goes Rodrigo. He doesn't force it to him. And he's carrying it down the line with the fastest player in the game. The fastest player in the game.
This is trouble here.
Got
This is
Jude.
trouble here. So what I was saying is I noticed Jacoby has been allowing him to have the wide run. Right? But sorry, Harbour's been allowing him to have the wide run, but closing
Closing
angle
down the middle, yeah.
So he doesn't have the open space to shoot at. He's
sweat
shooting
it
at the angle.
Correct.
Right?
Sending Rafinha again. Will
Choosing a
Harbour
little bit
cut
of-
back.
A little bit of
And a
finesse
great
there.
cutout once again.
Jacoby's
Jacoby
just
seems to be
reading
all
this, man.
over
Just
all
reading
Harbour's
it
plans.
and-
He's reading them
correct.
well. And he's not being drawn out. He's saying, ooh, it's a good tackle by De Jong.
Ran straight into
Will
that
Harbour be able to
tackle.
come Lamine on his
He
right.
has an option here.
Sweats it.
Goes to Lamine.
And there we have it.
Oh, that is a good
Harbour
goal.
opens the score, and it's tough now as Jacoby now to have so many chances.
And
and
know
it's,
that,
yeah,
correct.
and it
And know
seems
they've
like
been
in one of
punished.
Harbour's
But you
first
know what?
opportunities.
Chances do not win games.
It's true.
Goals
you
win
have to
games.
capitalize.
Goals win games.
He had about 3 or 4 bites of the cherry, and Harbour
he should
just
have punished him.
Harbour just punishes on his first attempt.
You-
Close to halftime already.
He was playing really well too, cutting out the chances, cutting out the passes, eliminating the threat very
You're
effectively.
going to see
but
if Harbour now opts to play a bit patiently here or stay on the attack.
I think his
after
best
having
bet
won.
would be a bit of patience as well. just to take
You know,
his
he
time.
said that's a great.
Oh, look at trouble here, look at trouble here.
Oh, I thought
look
Courtois
at
had
trouble
that
here,
one.
look at
And
trouble
as you
here.
can see, this is the snowball effect I'm talking about. No, once one
Trouble
scores,
here,
no, you find Jacoby now has to be a little more aggressive.
I
I know
know-
Harbour now can pounce.
And funny enough, Harbour now using the same tactic he's using in defense for his attack, coming from the angle
Yeah,
and punishing.
he's noticed it.
Understanding what he needs to read.
Gives it away there.
Gives away. No, Jacoby
Just
probably a
about
little bit
half time.
frustrated.
Harbour probably looking to just hear the whistle here. He's not going to go forward.
Correct.
And as you can see now,
Jacoby will need to just breathe out. Do have 45. Do have a good 4 minutes to go again.
Harbour seems to be exceptional at that frustration tactic. It just once he has a goal or two, you know, he's just trying to draw them out a little bit, get them a little on edge, see if he could get back some counters quickly. In dangerous area once again.
Doing a little bit of knocking around with it though.
Gives it away. And let's see if Jacoby can come back and make this game a bit closer. Rodrigo down the line. Don't
Exploiting
think
that
Barcelona's fullbacks have the pace to stick with it, or
pace.
maybe
No, I
not.
think what happened is that they ran from too deep. Remember, he wasn't running from in his third. He ran from well in the enemy's third. There's a little bit of bravery here for Harbour.
You better
Dangling
not
around.
play with it a little too much there.
Dangling around here.
Got Lamine
He was
and
able to
acres
find-
of space here.
He was
And
able to find it. Good tactic. It worked out in the end.
Sainz Lamine.
Cross no, and there would be problems.
Oh, for some reason the cross was extremely off target there, but that was a good build up from Harbour.
Unfortunate there. Unfortunate there.
Jacoby's turn now. Let's see if he can capitalize. Gives it
Give
away
it away.
again. Unforced error.
Frustration starting to
Unforced
set
error.
him.
And he fouled. You can notice there, he gave it away and fouled.
Frustration starting to set him on. Jacoby going to be guilty
the
now.
possession stats most likely favor Jacoby, but you'll notice that Harbour is scoring quickly off mistakes.
But again, same thing that we've always said. What matters?
Goals.
Possession,
Goals.
not chances.
There it
goals.
is. He's sending Carreras, it looks like, from left back on a run. You can watch him as he sends it. Doesn't give him.
Doesn't give him. Lets him run all the way out of the player.
Going
to
to
be honest.
Vinny. Carreras can't seem to get back on side.
No, he wouldn't be
He
able
gives
to
it away.
He
And
tried
he's
to get that ball through there, and he couldn't get that down through there in the end.
Sainz Rashford, and we got acres and acres of
trouble
space
here
here.
now, trouble here
Jacoby
now.
doing a good job cutting off the passing angle.
Trouble
though, but
here
he-
now, trouble
there's
here
a
now.
3-on-1 there is tough to stop all three options
As you
there.
said, no, the punishment starts to come down. I think Jacoby definitely needs some sort of reprieve.
And
Some
there we
sort
go,
of-
giving it away again. Once you get that 1-2 goal deficit, you know you got to chase the game a little bit more. It's hard to now play a calm, composed game when you know time's ticking, and if you don't get
The
back,
truth
couple
is,
goals
I've also
fast.
seen something happen in FIFA as well, right? It's almost like these unseen stats.
Momentum.
Momentum, correct. I was speaking about this a good couple of years back. When your team is in the up, your momentum is good, your passes are on point, you
And
become
once
the
it's
ball
done,
faster. But when you are down,
see Lamine going on the trigger during the
here
game.
we go with a wide run again. We just whip it in this time. I mean, he could.
He may opt to show some flair here because he has the time and the deficit. 65th minute, still have some time. Jacoby still has enough time that he can mount an attack.
Look at our boy Harbour.
We've seen Lars scoring, as you said, 11, 20. We know goals can score fast, so it's not a case where Jacoby's out of it. Probably looking for a cutback here as well, but Jacoby doing a good job.
And Jacoby read it well. Read it well.
See if he can get a counter here now.
Good counter.
Should
and
look for
And
Mbappe.
then it's a one goal to give some momentum to his team.
Sainz Valverde cuts it out again.
Run too long with it, giving it to the opposition.
And when you know Harbour's going to use all the time he
Here
can.
we go again. Up Harbour comes.
Starts from the back.
Taking his time, drawing Jacoby out now, trying to lure him out. Jacoby's still defending really well.
Manual run by Rashford, doesn't give him. Harbour being patient here. He has
Very
nothing
patient
to
here.
rush. Nothing to rush about. He's surprised he's not even going back to his keeper. Nothing to rush here. Very composed.
Oh my word, the joys of FIFA.
You'll notice the difference here with Harbour. I was gonna say, you know, he's not giving it away, but he just gave it away.
get
Commentator's curse. There we go.
Let's see if Jacoby can give his fans something to cheer about here, man.
Sainz Jude on the run.
He's sending the guys on the run, but he's not
That's
using
a great
them.
pass
there's a good
into
pass here.
Vinicius. He can
Oh,
open
has
his body
got
and
there.
finesse it.
Oh,
he opted to sweat it
unfortunate.
there.
Unfortunate.
He opted to sweat it there. That's a surprising decision by Jacoby.
Unfortunate. I don't think it was a bad decision, just a poor pass.
Vinny being on his right foot there was surprised he didn't open up and finesse the shot there. That's usually the go-to shot on this edition of the game. Finesse shots are extremely strong, but you have to do it with the player's strong foot.
And you said with Vinny there, he probably
he
would have scored.
Right-footed, probably scores there, but he cuts it out again. Valverde being a workhorse.
This
Is
a
he
good run here.
onside?
Is he on? Looks
He
like,
chips
why
it.
does he choose to chip?
And you could just see the pressure seems to be getting to the Jacoby there.
Three down.
He could
one-on-one with the keeper,
He
and you
could
chose
carry
to
that one
chip.
to goal. He
Come
could
on,
finesse
Jacoby,
it. He could hit it with the
man.
outside of the boot, but
You
he
could have
opted for the
taken
chip.
all the time in the world with that one. No,
But
Harbour maybe looking
that's
to
the
punish
mind
him
games
again.
of FIFA once again. He probably thought Harbour was going to bring out his goalkeeper there. You know, only Only the player can decide what to do in the
Look
moment.
at trouble now. Look
String
at
it
trouble
together.
now.
Now that
Harbour exploited space again. We talked about
we
this.
talked about the short passes.
Once he gets space, you know it gonna be
Talk
trouble.
about the short passes. A lot of players there, you know, say, all right, well, I can shoot it.
Nope.
I can shoot it now. I can shoot it now. Each time you passed it, another extra pass until it was almost a tap in. So you can see now, as he has the cushion, you can get into that dribbling that we saw the last game. Now he gets comfort. 85th minute, it's going to be tough to want to come back from here with Fiora Jacoby. But Harbour not worrying about that. He's trying to tack onto the score any way he could. Wins it once again. Lamine, and there we go with the frustration again.
Frustration is
Free
definitely
kick.
setting
We're
a
going to
bit.
see if
Free
Harbour
kick.
opts to shoot it or if he plays it
What
short
would he do
once
here?
again.
Plays it short, for sure.
Kubarasi on the ball. He's even dribbling with his centre backs. He has some good close control. Fermi with some body feints, but good defending once
Good
again from
defending by
Jacoby.
correct.
We can see if he could get one here for consolation. He has Joe going through the middle. Mbappe has it.
Oh, good body shape.
Nice little body feint again. Chouameni not really a dribble at the ball.
Just carrying it at this point. Yeah.
Carreras overlapping once again. Got the middle pass
Middle
there.
pass, yeah, correct.
Surprisingly put it in the air, and that's probably going to be our final. And it looks like Harbour is going to walk away the champion here.
Harbour, the FIFA
Barcelona.
Fruity, cap the crown, FIFA champ. Master Harbour.
Well deserved. He played some great football in both the semi-final and the final leg. He didn't opt to play for pace and play for power. He went with some patient, short passing, and
you must say that he played his game.
yeah,
both
definitely.
legs.
Didn't let anybody rush him or speed him up.
Nope. With Kamal, he understood that he was the more dominant of the two players.
Yeah, and he stepped on the gas in that one.
He really pushed there.
This one he was a little more patient. You can
with
see him
Jacoby,
there with the trophy,
correct,
holding up.
Yeah.
But what I will say is he picked a team that does complement his play style a lot. A lot of the players on Barca with that tiki-taka, that incisive pass, all their play styles complement how Harbour plays the game. Short passes, those manual runs to Rashford in behind.
Lured them out to the play. And that was the end of that.
Better player one, man. Congratulations to Harbour.
Well
big
done,
up Fruity.
Mr. Harbour. Big up Fruity all the time.
All the time.
Shadwayne Gaming, Barbados Esports Initiative. We're doing Caroline Mark, Tropic 4, Superhero Galaxy, and Danny Car Rental Services.
All the time.
You can see just the camera going on Harbour. Is it Jaden here now?
We got Jaden, who I believe was he loser in one of these semi-finals.
Right. Are they going to do a losers bracket?
Maybe, or maybe he's getting a prize for. Not sure. We can see now.
But we have Kamal on screen as well. Not quite sure what's going on here. They may do a losers bracket round. It looks like they will.
It looks that way. It looks like we're gonna have Jaden versus Kamal for third place.
My money is on Jaden. Kamal's showing was not very good for me.
But you have to remember though, Kamal's showing was against the eventual champion. So
Fair
maybe
point.
he may look different playing Jaden than he looked playing Rashawn. Because that intimidation factor when you're down 2, 3, 4 goals, it could change how you play. So he may match up better with Jaden, but we shall see. I forgot who he picked. Who did Kamal pick? Madrid as well?
He played Madrid.
And Jaden picked France. So we're going to see if they stick with their two teams.
France versus Madrid matchup potentially.
Mbappe once again. Both teams trying to get that one through ball in
Please
behind.
give me some versatility, man. Help me.
You want to see somebody use United?
Even a Portugal.
Probably have some Ronaldo fans on stream patiently watching the World Cup. See if he can bring one home.
Big up to the Ronaldo fans.
We have Brazil playing. I'm not sure if that game is over, but I know Brazil-Morocco was playing.
What was the score line?
I think
Morocco
it was.
had them 1-1.
Yeah, I think Brazil equalized, but I didn't get to see it live.
Okay, cool.
But we're gonna see if
Brazil need to.
Jaden or Kamal could switch it up and pick Brazil or one of these games here.
Brazil
now.
need to not embarrass themselves with their fans. Maybe we get a Brazil player here now in the finals.
No, we have a lot of Brazilian fans in Barbados.
I think back in the day was default. If your country wasn't in the World Cup, you supported Brazil.
Back Brazil. You can see some prizes here.
Big LOLs to all the Italian fans. You guys not winning anything.
I think Shadwayne is an Italian fan.
That's what it said so.
You got good bands.
Big ups to Shadwayne Gaming, but you're not winning anything the World Cup, champ. Ain't there for you. Italy ain't doing nothing. I think they're about to do a giveaway.
Looks that way.